Welcome to Abed Podcast. This is episode 4. In the last 3 episodes, we have spoken about how to break the cycle of failure. However, today we're going to talk about the cycle of excellence. Why we should pursue the cycle of recognition. So why recognition is a key to break the barrier in the personal and professional growth. This episode is, I can say, it is the natural growth. After we have identified the 3 cycle of failures anyone can face, now let's talk about the cycle of excellence. In this episode, we will explain why you need penetrate the recognition and excellence cycles, which is awards. Why awards play a role in motivation as an individual, motivation as an organization. Why it will help you as an individual to break the cycle of stagnation. Any organization looking forward to promote themselves that they are agile organization, they have to use cycle of recognition and award. Success is not just what you achieve, it's what you recognized for. Our guest in episode 1, Ahmed Al-Mahmoud, he moved from being in the private sector to be excel on the career excellence and government acceleration. Then he moved towards management consultancy. The movement between the private private sector and the government sector, and he shared his stories with us and being an employee. If you want to see that interview, we can put link on the description. He started from being an employee and he developed himself to be an expert in quality management. He broke the cycle of being just another employee by embracing the mentorship and self-education. His decision to pursue the career in management and excellence consultancy did not come overnight. It came through years of dedication and self-improvement and improving the processes and helping organizations to grow. Parallel to the excellence, his journey mirrors how professionals can achieve recognition by excelling in the niche and making themselves indispensable. Through his work, he gained credibility and established himself as a leader in his field, which is very important to get into the cycle of excellence. By consistently delivering value and refining his craft, he's not only gained a professional success, but also became a sought-out expert and consultant at the same time, demonstrating how excellence leads to recognition in a competitive industry. Our guest in episode 2, the regional program manager with over 50 yoga studios, Alex. He has a story of personal development. By being a master of his craft, it took him a couple of decades of non-stop improving his craft, studying and practicing different schools of yoga, for example. Why he did that? He did it to prove for himself as professional as a yoga instructor and to scale up his level. Our guest did not settle with a traditional career ladder. Instead, he have broken the cycle by pursuing his passion, turning yoga from being as a hobby into a tool for growth and success. While managing 50 yoga studios and traveling, expanding his culture horizon and build his social cycle all around his passion. His ability to combine his corporate duties with his passion of yoga mirrors the journey of recognizing one's unique potential and striving for excellence in multiple areas of his life. He achieved respect and acceptance in the fitness community by dedicating time to perfecting his craft, again, aiming for excellence. Our guest's story highlights how blending professionalism with personal interest can open up new avenues. He is recognized not only for his corporate achievement, but also for his being a yoga expert. And this is the point, which ties into the broader concept of being recognized for excellence in diverse fields. Let's take our guest in episode 3, Dr. Carol Sam'an. She is an anti-aging specialist. Her mission was to reach the excellence in beauty industry. She took the skincare specialty and merged it, and anti-aging, and she merged it with science. She shared with us in her journey. We will put the interview in the of fighting misconceptions in the beauty industry. She did not just accept the status in her industry, the norms of her industry, where influencers dominate without deep scientific knowledge. She broke the cycle by pursuing higher education and using science to establish credibility and launch her own beauty membership club, Caro Care. This reflects how excellence requires breaking away from industry norms, and her decision to push the boundaries by integrating science into a beauty care not only set her apart, but earned her the respect of the cosmetic and beauty community. Her journey amplifies the concept of being recognized for innovation, dedication to improve an industry by going beyond trends and focusing on the long-term solution. She carved a niche that directly led to her success and recognition in her field. So now, you will ask the question, if you notice from each of those guests demonstrated excellence in different forms, whether by transitioning from employee to entrepreneur, integrating passion with a career, or challenging industry norms. Their stories reflect the border excellence is not a one-time achievement, but it's a continuous process of striving for personal and professional growth. The obvious question here is that achievable? By highlighting those examples, show you that excellence is within reach of anyone willing to break the cycle of averageness and strive for recognition in their field. These stories offer a real-life proof that breaking through the personal or professional barriers lead you to success, which ties into the importance of striving for a word like an excellence award. The second question will be why it matters. Well, and you are in the right place to receive the answer for this question. This episode is not just about discussing success. It's about transforming how you think about growth and challenges by understanding the power of striving for excellence and the importance of recognition when you aim for excellence and being recognized for it. It can shift your entire approach to personal and professional challenges. So the first question is, why excellence matters? Why recognition is important for personal and professional growth? You will say, Abed, give us examples to illustrate why this shift matters and how it can make a tangible difference in my life as a listener, or I'm watching this episode. I have many, but for the limited time we have in this episode, I'm gonna share a few of them. Example one, shifting from a fixed to growth mindset. One of the key benefits, striving for excellence and aiming for recognition or being recognized for your achievement, is that it shifts people from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A person with a fixed mindset believes that their ability and intelligence are static and cannot improve. In contrast, a growth mindset encourages the belief and the abilities can be developed through dedication and learning and plus effort. So why it's matter? When individuals strive for success, for excellence, they often set a higher goal for themselves and take ownership for their personal development. Always you are here. You're looking for excelling in every aspect of your life. And if you don't push the boundaries, you're going to stay in the same place. And this is one of the cycle of failures. So recognition is a form of feedback, and this is very important. If you want to excel in your life, you need to get feedback from people, and you are on the business avenues, or if you are a small business and you don't have a mentor, being participating or being nominated to such an award, the panel, they will be the one will give you feedback on your actions on this business. So these feedback that reinforce this growth, and it will push you. It pushes people to see their potential and look for ways to challenge themselves even further. Because what is the main goal for the mentor is to spot weakness in your activities and try to improve it. It's the same thing when you be nominated for an award. Again, the panel will look at your achievement, and they will drill down and to find where is the loopholes or the missing links, and they will push boundaries for you how to improve it. And this is the beauty of it. So by being part of the community that values excellence, individuals are constantly inspired by others' success. When you see a successful business or successful person in the field that you are looking to be succeed as well, that will inspire you and will motivate you to continue your growth and overcoming obstacles instead of feeling stuck, which is one of the key points here. One of the real life examples here, many entrepreneurs, after receiving a business award or recognition, say that the award was the tipping point that motivated them to scale their business or pursuing a bigger project. By being acknowledged for their hard work, makes them realize that their potential is limitless and they keep pushing forward. The second example, why being on such an awards motivates you to break through the personal barriers? By being a part of a community that values excellence and growth helps people to realize that they are not only facing challenges. They are not the only one who's facing challenges. They see others around them breaking through their barriers and achieving great things, which serve as a strong motivator to push beyond their comfort zones and take risks. One of the things that I have noticed is that people sometimes lack of motivation. But once you really drill deep down, you will find that to get motivated, you need to be around motivated people. So here is the solution. So striving for excellence inspires individuals to break free from the limiting beliefs or self-imposed barriers. When people realize that others who have faced similar struggle can achieve excellence, then they will start to think. They will start to believe in their own ability to overcome challenge. This shifts the mindset. They put them in control. You will be on the driving seat to drive your success, drives you to seek out opportunities for growth, whether it is in a personal development, whether it is a career advancement, or even in the entrepreneurship. One real life example, a young professional might feel stuck in their career, believe that promotions or leadership positions are out of reach. However, when they see someone from a similar background being recognized for their contribution, it serves as a motivator. They begin to understand that hard work, continuous learning, and striving for excellence can break these invisible barriers. If you follow me on X, there will be an extra 3 benefits at Abed Ali. That leads us to the next question. Mentorship and recognition are a form of mentorship. In our previous episodes, mentorship has been a recurring theme, with guests emphasizing on how critical it was in their journey to break the cycle of failure and achieve success. This episode tied that into the concept of recognition, how being recognized for excellence is not only a personal milestone, but also a powerful form of mentorship for others. Awards, they serve as inspiration and guidepost for others who want to achieve the same level of success. The importance of mentorship and recognition. Here's how that works with examples. Mentorship through recognition of a leadership excellence. In one of our previous episodes, our guest spoken about the impact of having a mentor in their career, someone who had already walked the path of leadership and could offer an advice, guidance, and motivation. However, mentorship does not always have to be a direct relationship. It can come from observing someone's success. When a leader wins an award of excellence, that achievement sends a signal to others, especially those just starting their journey. Why it's matter? Because recognition serves as a form of mentorship by providing a clear example of what is possible. It shows others what can be achieved through hard work, discipline, and continuous self-improvement. For emerging leaders or those who want to have a formal mentor, seeing someone win and getting an award can serve as the motivation to elevate their own game and pursue excellence. Think about Steve Jobs or Elon Musk, both individuals who have received countless awards and recognition. For many aspiring entrepreneurs and innovators, those public recognition as a silent mentorship shows other what can be achieved through a visionary leadership pursuit of excellence. Even if they never met with their mentors in person, the recognition these individuals receive inspires others to aim higher. Many companies use internal award to recognize excellence among their employees. I was an employee in a corporate sector. I saw these kind of programs, which is usually this award goes into, they call it the organization gathering, which is an event, happens yearly. So they use internal award to recognize excellence among their employees. When a team member is recognized for their contribution, that award does more than just boosting the individual morale. It serves as a form of mentorship for the entire company or entire division where this employee is part of it. Other employees will look up to the award winner and strive to emulate their behavior, skills, work ethics, you name it. So why it's matter? Recognition in a corporate setting often encourages others to improve their performance and seek ways to add value to the organization, and especially if your organization is providing service to the public. Can you imagine how this drive to excellence will improve your service towards the end user? Let it sink in, think about it. When someone receives a recognition at work, their journey becomes an example of what's possible. They inspire others to aim for excellence in their own roles. In larger companies like Google, for example, being recognized as an employee of the year can have a ripple effect. Through the organization, colleagues view the award winner as a mentor figure, even indirectly by emulating their strategies and approaches to success. Recognition in this context provides a path for others to follow. There is a question comes here: why recognition as a mentorship matters for my audience, for this podcast audience? I want to inspire you and to create a motivation. When someone wins an award of excellence, it sets a new standard for others to aspire to. The award winner story can motivate others to push beyond their current limits and strive for their own version of success. It can help you. It can be the blueprint of success. Recognition provides a tangible example of what it takes to succeed in a given field or endeavor. People can look at an award winner and see not just their current success, but the journey they have taken, the journey it took them to get there. This became a mentorship model for others to imitate. Award winners often inspire others in their community or industry to elevate their game. Think about it. If you are on a cycle of network or friends or business, and you have an award among you, just observe him, what is his energy, and how he aspires others really to go and pursue their goals. Because they aspire others to elevate their game, adopt better practice, and pursue excellence in their own rights. Look at our guests who we have invited on the last 3 episodes. Each of them, now he became as a mentor because they follow the path of excellence, and they improved themselves, they upgraded their approach, they elevated their thinking process. That's why they became mentors for others. And this is answer question like, where I can find a mentor? You can find a mentor multiple ways, in multiple dimensions. Think about it. If you're in someone who seeks excellence in his life, in his personal life, in his career life, or even entrepreneurship life, and follow his lead, he can be a mentor for you. According to the research which has been done by the Center of Organization Excellence, CORE, C-O-E-R, they have mentioned in 2000, in this article, research indicated that there is 39 countries have active National Business Excellence Award. 13 countries have initiative of business excellence only. What does that tell you? That tells you 39 countries in 3 different regions, they have their own business excellence award. Why? Because it's good for business. Let me give you the scenario. If you became the best in your business, you will attract more people to invest. You will attract, if you are an organization, you will attract the top people as an employee. Your company will be the magnet for the best on the field when it comes to employees, when it comes to business deals, when it comes to people who will recommend you, and they will be more excited to have you among their. So the cycle of excellence, it can help you to break the cycle of mediocrity. We all have encountered moments we will feel stuck. However, whether it is a job that's no longer exciting you, or a business venture that is not going as planned, or just the feeling like we are caught up on the loop of mediocrity. Here's the question: how does aiming for excellence help you to break the cycle, and how does this drive continuous improvement, leading not only to a recognition, but also to a more fulfillment in your career, in terms of mental health, in terms of work-life balance, or overall satisfaction? Well, the pursuit of excellence is not just about being the best in your field. Please remember that. It is about continually improving and getting recognized for those efforts. So it's a continuous journey. If you reach your optimal this time, it means it will open new doors to upgrade your skills, upgrade your avenues, upgrade how you see the business, or how you see the world, how do you see your relationship. So it's keep pushing the boundaries, almost like a healthy competition with yourself. As an example about the yearly gathering of the company, think about the nominee himself. When you are in the process of nominating yourself for the Best Performance Award, to even stand a chance, you would spend a year working harder, learning new skills, network with others, with colleagues, attending events, or even work on your social skills, sharpening it, testing your ability to present yourself, which is by itself, it's a big challenge. Or even defending your achievement, because today, if you say, I achieved this X and Y and Z, the people will challenge you for that, to prove that really your achievement is solid and it's legit. And sometimes, if you come up with an initiative itself, you need to be ready to support that. In the end of the day, it's your image. Of course, it was not easy ride for me, but conquering those challenges along the way, it will build unbreakable resilience, which is very important for you to succeed. Now, let's dive into why aiming for excellence is so beneficial. It will help you to break free from the career plateau. It will help you to break free from the career plateau. Having spent a significant amount of time in the UAE, I have seen many professionals who, after years of working at the same job, at the same company maybe, they feel that they hit a career plateau. They are no longer growing or learning some new skills or being challenged in a very positive way. This stagnation can lead into disencouragement. That's why you hear a lot about motivating employees. This is one of the elements. Stagnation and feeling disencouraged on the work field and sense of less importance. When you are less important in the organization, whether you are an employee or you are venturing to your own business, this hits you in the bone and this discourages you. In 2019, in my own pursuit of excellence as a public speaker, and it opened up a new avenues for me. This domain of training and public speaking was new to me. However, I decided to break free from the career plateau because I could see there was a potential, but I need the courage to break through. And this is exactly what happened. And that's the nature of progress of me launching the podcast. That was the next step after breaking the first cycle, entering the public speaking and training. The next step was being with you here on the podcast. The second benefit, overcoming business failure and aiming for excellence. As an entrepreneur today, you will face a lot of business failures. It's happened to me. I opened 3 companies, I closed 2 of them. Why? It was wrong decision at that time, or I was not having a clear vision or mission for the company. One of the problems that I faced, it structurally was wrong. Did that affected me in the wrong way? Absolutely not, because these failures have pushed me to go and learn. After the first company that I closed, I immediately sat down and I wrote what was my failure points. Where did I fail? And I saw that my failure was in finance and HR management, how to hire people and also how to manage the finance. So the first thing I did as a plan for me, if I'm looking to open a new company, I need to master this too. And this is exactly what happened. It took me a couple of years to work on myself, to improve my skills, understanding of finance, how finance and cash flow and profit and loss statement works, and manage debt as well, if it's a business credit or direct debt. Those things I learned from my first mistake or not my first failure in business. That's why aiming for excellence does not mean immediate success. It's mean learning from failures and continuous improvement of my skill at that time. An approach, maybe my approach at that time was wrong. So I tried as much I can to understand what is the best approach. This led to a significant achievement. It helps also for a mental health prospect. Turning failure into an opportunity for growth reduces the stress of anxiety. A lot of people have seen and I encountered who have failed in their launch of first business, second business. They went into depression and self-criticism, which is dangerous. Once you have a self-doubt about yourself, you break yourself. So pursuing the excellence in whatever you do, it works as a balance for your mental health, and reduces the stress and anxiety, because when you're focusing on improving, the fear of failure diminishes and the confidence builds again. Someone will say, okay, how pursuing excellence can help me in the relationship? The main issue here when it comes to a personal and relationship growth is when you feel stuck with the wrong cycle, with the wrong cycle of friends, the wrong cycle of relationship. So people may feel they're stuck in the routines and failing to nurture meaningful connection. And this is one of the most critical thing. How you can nurture a growing feeling with the group that you have. Our guest Alex have demonstrated why mastering yoga helped him to improve himself. One line I remember he shared, and he said, I want to share with people his experience. Sharing that, it's focusing on one very important point. He have became the better version of himself. That's why he was able to break that cycle of failure in relationship, because his positiveness was so high that he wanted to share with the close friends of his. That's why his social circle increased, expanded beyond the geographical locations. That's why he is able now, when he travels to a different countries, he will have friends there, which is very important. That's why chasing excellence on whatever endeavor in your life, it will have ripple effect in a positive way. Striving for excellence does not only affect a career or business, it affects even the personal relationship. When someone focuses on becoming the best version of themselves, of being the best communicator, learning how emotion intelligence, especially in the workplace and even in our normal relationship, by working on his own self-awareness, it improves the ability to connect with people. Look, there is one more thing here. Please listen to this. We have lack of communication, not only communication, effective communication, because we are not able to harness our communication skills. We use a very shallow kind of a communication level. I have seen this in the training. A lot of people, they say, oh, we have done a communication course. But when you drill them deep down in their knowledge, you will find that their communication skills, ability to convey their message is very weak. So chasing excellence in the personal level by improving your communication skills, by your ability to connect with people, will help you to shine among the people you know, the relationship that you are with, even with your colleagues work-wise or even your social network. Keep that in mind, guys. Let's look at the scenario. Once you improved your relationship and you are able to connect with people and communicate with them on the right way, understanding their emotion, background, and intelligence, think about it, how mentally that will affect you when you are in, when your relationships are not only strong, it flourish. The overall life satisfaction will increase when individuals are feeling they are growing and evolving, because you will be the magnet of positivity around everyone around you. You will be the beacon of motivation around people. Everyone will look at you and they will say, he understands us. He can talk to us. When he speaks to us, his words just sink in. Think about it and try to implement it in your life. Chasing the excellence, even in communication and relationship. Many of you watching this episode or listening to it, you might feel stuck in your current role, believing that change is out of reach. Here's the good news. With the examples that I demonstrated for you, by people who are striving for excellence in the new fields or passion, If they could break through, you can break through too. Just only, it's a matter of a mindset. If you set your mindset to achieve excellence, you will reach there. Why? Because they have done it already. To tell you about why even pursuing excellence is good for you as a career, if you started to set your mindset to pursue excellence, you will be perfecting everything that you do. Whatever your job is, you will see yourself different. You will not accept half solution. You will pursue for perfect solution. Whatever you do, whatever service that your job is, whatever your job description, if you pursue the excellence in your role, you will become a beacon of role model. People will try to emulate you. Yes, you will tell me it has positive and negative side, but look at it as your personal development and branding. Once you excel on that level, you will become a beacon, but people, they will follow you and they will try to emulate you. I started in sales. I worked my way up and downs through different roles, many years. But what set me apart at that time, it was hard work and also constant drive to exceed expectations. That was always in the back of my head. I need to learn how to exceed, how to pass that winning point. Winning point was not only the end line, it was the starting of a new winning. If you crossed a mountain, you will look for the mountain next to it to climb it. And this is exactly what happened. Eventually, that led me to move from being an employee to have my own company. And this is exactly that transition that you need to look for. It's not easy transition. Heads up, don't tell me that you said the transition is easy. It's not easy. However, if you really put your mind on it, fix your mindset towards pursuing excellence, you will reach it. Having a mentor with you will speed that process. Going through an awards that it will trigger you to become more master of your trade will speed up the process. It's all linked together. However, that you need to just link all what we have said and put it on the way of how you work. Because I was able to shift my mindset from simply working to create opportunity for them, to make my own solution and attract people to work with me. Why? Because I'm looking for excellence in whatever I do in my life. Best example that our guest in episode 1, being in the private sector to move to the government sector, it's a big shift because in the private sector, the transition, and instead of simply going through the motion and deciding just to be a normal employee, he dedicated himself to mastering his craft, and eventually he started pursuing the award by himself, and he was nominated, and he got the award of the Dubai Quality Award, leading assessor, and also he got another award, which is the strategic planning and governance. So that tells you his pursuit of excellence positioned him as a leader in his field, allowing him to transition seamlessly from an employee to a successful consultant. Another example comes from our guest in episode 2, Alex, the yoga instructor. He mastered his craft as an own hobby, which is the yoga, but continuously setting higher standards for himself and his practice. He's not only built credibility in the fitness industry community, but even eventually grew into a full-time program manager that manages over 50 yoga studios. I keep saying 50 yoga studios. That's a lot of work and management skills required because you're going to deal with a lot of level of hierarchies in the corporation. His journey was fueled by his desire to excel, which is open up a new entrepreneurship avenues and opportunities for personal and professional growth. After all, you will say, okay, why should I care about the awards itself? You convince me now to pursue excellence, but why shall I pursue award? Well, you came to the right place. The powerful psychology impact when you are recognized for your efforts. Everyone has an ego. Our ego is looking for affirmation, validation, and the award provides validation. They affirm that your hard work, skill set that you acquire, and dedication have not gone unnoticed. We are human beings at the end of the day. Once you get validation from people, your ego became more stronger. Your desire to succeed more, it became more even stronger. The award itself, it helped you to position you as a leader, an innovator, even an expert. This recognition naturally builds a confidence which fuels the future growth and ambition. Think about the athletes example that we have put, who continuously recognized for their excellence. Winning an award isn't just about celebrating a single victory. It sets the stage for future opportunity, from brand endorsements to leadership role. Similarly, in the business, being nominated for an award can make people in your industry take notice by leading to a new partnership, collaboration, promotion. This is all matters. How did it came? By being under the positive spotlight, which being award. What is the long term? That was the short term. Then what is the long term? What does it affect you on the long term as someone who is pursuing the excellence and pursuing to get an award? Think about it from a network opportunity. When you work so hard to get nominated and then get awarded, the award ceremony itself, it's the best platform for you to network with the best in your field. Let me do it again. The award ceremonies itself will put you in the same room with the industry leaders, decision makers, even potential collaborators. It's an opportunity for you to build high-level relationship that could shape your future. Shaping the future eventually will put you on the right market position. Being on the being a winner, an award, it sets you apart from your competitors. You are one of the best. That's why you got the award. That leads to new business opportunities, speaking engagement, media attention. And this is what is some businesses they are looking for, media attention. After what we have said about the direct effect on the business, who drives this? It's you and me. We as individuals, in the process that we have described, we have our own personal growth that we didn't see or even we didn't notice. You would think pursuing those kind of awards does not trigger the innovation in your mind or refining your skill. It's a consistently improving. This drive for recognition can be a catalyst for personal development, pushing you to become the best version of yourself in both your career and personal life. You will say, Abed, you convinced me, but I don't know if I don't have the courage or the tools how to put myself as a nominee. Well, there is a blueprint for that. I'll give you 3 steps. You work on it as a takeaway of this episode and try to implement it. It will take you time, but you will reach there. One of them, skill development. You have to update your skills. It's critical, whether it's through advanced training, certification, mastering a new technology, implementing a new technology, or work on your knowledge. You have to develop your skills. You cannot be nominated to an award without developing your skill. You have to develop the skill that you acquire. That's number one. Number two, innovation. The award itself, it's built to create innovation, new solution. Don't be afraid from breaking the new grounds. You can be the leader of a new idea. People who wins the award often think outside the box. Challenge the status, challenge the norm of your industry. Whether you are creating a new product or adapting a unique business model or even finding a more efficient way to operate, innovation is the second key for you to stand out. Then get your community involved. Then get your community engaged. If you get your community involved with you, your community is your industry or community associated with your activity, is not only showcase your commitment to them, but also it helps you to build relationships and grow your network. Many awards recognize not just business success, but also it's your own contribution to the community, whether it's your own community as a social community or the industrial community itself. So these three takeaways, it will help you to explore the ability or your capability to nominate yourself for any upcoming award. What I learned after all these years, excellence is in the mindset. Is not being the best today. It's about striving to be a better tomorrow, facing challenges with resilience, and eventually being recognized for those efforts, recognition, whether through an award, validation, or even perseverance. It's a milestone. It helps you to shift the approach to challenge. You will stop seeing those challenges as roadblocks. You will start viewing them as a stepping stone on the path to personal and professional growth. This episode will empower you today to see that recognition and chasing excellence is attainable, is doable, if you set your mindset. And I explained to you why it is beneficial for you to pursue it. If you're willing to work towards those goals, if you put it, to break the cycle of failure and be part of a community that values continuous improvement. To wrap up this episode, let me give you a sneak peek into what's coming next. In my next episode, we will be speaking to someone who knows how excellence is evaluated, how to stand out as a nominee, and what it really means to be awarded. I will be sitting down with the CEO of the upcoming Excellence Award in Dubai, UAE, who is at the forefront of recognizing outstanding achievement across industries. Think about the conversation that we had today about breaking out of the employee mindset, about breaking out the mindset of being average to chase excellence and striving for continuous growth and aiming for recognition in your career or in your business. Imagine having the opportunity to hear directly from someone helps to choose the most excellent performance. Interviewing multiple hundreds, maybe tens or hundreds of nominees, each one striving to be the best across various industries. Our guest will share insights into what it takes to being recognized on such a prestigious platform, or what the judges look for in your submittal or profile, and how being a nominee or a winner, hopefully, can change the trajectory of your career or your business. Till the next episode, share with us your comments below. And if you find value, hit the like button and support the channel by clicking the subscription button. Bye for now, and I will see you in the next episode.